Welcome back to Foothills Firewood, guys. You guessed it, we are out in the wood yard. It seems like a lot of times I start these videos with a weather report, so today will be no different. It is blistering hot. It's overcast, so the sun's not even beaming down, and it's still 90 degrees, 100% humidity. If you're from North Carolina, you know what the sweat rag's all about. Anywhere in the South, really. I mean, I don't think anybody's immune to it at this point. The heat wave's coming all the way across the East Coast here. So I have some beautiful cherry. I'll see if I can turn you guys around here. We don't normally get a lot of cherry this size. It's usually a lot smaller. This is a very large black cherry tree that I was able to obtain, and I'm gonna pop it up here on the Wolferidge Pro 28C. We're gonna get it cut up and stacked in this tote over here for the smoking community, the barbecue crowd. All right, guys, so I think that's enough splitting on camera for now. I'll tell you what, as a firewood guy, there are not a lot of logs that I've broken down where I really feel like, man, this would have turned out better somewhere else. Firewood's what I do. I'm not a woodworker. I've split a few black walnuts that I wish didn't make it to my wood yard. This is one of those logs. This is one of those logs where if this thing would have been left whole, now mind you, it was cut probably 3 feet sections whenever I got it. So could it have been milled for some smaller boards? Probably. The mill that I have access to, usually 5 foot is the smallest, unless you're going to make a jig for it to mill less. Man, this would have been some beautiful wood. Every time I saw that thing pop open and I smelt the fragrance, the color, everything about it made me think this definitely should have made it to the sawmill. Unfortunately, it didn't. Fortunately and unfortunately. In fact, actually, the guy that I got this from, it had fallen in his uncle's yard. His uncle, I guess, or his friend, had cut it into smaller sections, and they thought it was maple, and they were gonna just burn it in the wood stove. So I feel like at the very least, at least I rescued it from that. It'll go to only barbecue, cooking wood, smoking customers who are willing to pay and enjoy the wood for making some delicious meats, hopefully to hang out with some good friends. So I'm gonna finish splitting off camera, and when I'm all done, I will show you guys what we came up with. But currently we have about a half of a 330 gallon IBC tote. Here it is. It's beautiful stuff. All right, guys, so here's what we ended up with. I do have a few more rounds that are a little punky in the center, so I am going to kind of split those out and get any rot out of them. So it'll definitely fill up this tote. This is a large 330 gallon tote. But yeah, this stuff is gonna be beautiful for anybody's smoker. I mean, this camera's definitely not gonna do it justice. I'll tell you what, let me get a piece of maple here. The contrast of the maple and the cherry. I put a lot of my like specialty woods in these totes. So this is my cherry rack. I would call that bundle grade, or what I would sell for a little more expensive. These are my pecan chunks. That's the homeowner special, cut down to like probably 6 to 10 inches. These are splits of oak that are more like the solo stove bonfire splits. I put any of my 10 to 15 inch splits in that. This is a tote full of cherry chunks, offcuts and splits that'll still be used as smoking, but I would not consider bundle grade. And then here I've got a tote of hickory started. All right, guys, that's going to be it for today. If you enjoyed watching this Wolferidge Pro 28C bust through some of this cherry, give me a like, and if you want to see more content like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions or comments, throw them down in the comments section, and until next time, thanks for watching.